What's up, Nitro Gang? I'm here today with two Nitros, Nitro Gang member Steve right over here. And look at that shirt he's wearing, guys. What's that say? Two-speed baby on it, right?
That's right.
What do we got on the back of the shirt? Let's see, people want to see. We got the awesome Nitro Gang and the crawler-free zone. So today, Steve has brought us two Nitros. This is a Traxxas Nitro Slayer. We did a video on this a couple times on my channel. Steve actually bought this brand new. We did an unboxing and then we did a speed test.
You think you know me?
Two-speed, baby! Whoa, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Stop! It's party time!
Only Nitros in this video. So right here is my Traxxas Revo 3.3. I've already done a couple videos on this. I am going to be running it alongside this Traxxas Slayer Pro. And in the last video, about a month ago, I first did the break-in and unboxing on this. And then since then, many of you have been wanting to know how fast it is. So today, we're gonna find out. I'm only gonna really be running my Revo just because, yeah, I like Revos. I have a lot of them, and this is the only one I have that actually freaking runs. Of course, if you guys remember the Revo OS 18TZ Survivor Edition, if you're gonna put in the comments, I still have to look at that motor, why it's seized up. But don't worry, we will be doing that soon. But this video, we're gonna be running the Byron Race Gen 2 20% nitro fuel in the Traxxas Slayer. It's pretty much obvious that, yeah, they are literally the same exact chassis. In terms of length, let me see, I have these both front to front here, and in the back, yeah, they're basically exactly the same. So it's just the bumper really on the Slayer Pro that's a little bit longer. Otherwise, same exact chassis. Now, in terms of speed, the Traxxas Revo 3.3 is claimed to hit 45 miles an hour. And I have had this one up to, I think, about 42 one time. The Slayer Pro, many people say this thing is hella fast. We're gonna find out. But for now, let me just tell you what Traxxas claims this thing will do. They say it will do 50 miles an hour. But in reality, there's like a small asterisk at the bottom of their website that says stock gearing will only do 45 miles an hour. The Traxxas Revo weighs in at, let's see, what do I got? Basically 10.2 pounds, right? Wheels off the ground. Let's check out the Slayer Pro, what it is. So yeah, basically 5.4 pounds, I would say. So the Slayer Pro is about half the weight of the Revo 3.3. So yeah, expect the Slayer to be a really good performer. Clearly, it's literally half the weight. Now, a lot of the weight on these monster trucks are the tires. You know, that goes without saying. You're on the starting duty right now.
Let's prime it up a little bit first.
Prime it before. Oh wow, that was fast. I'm surprised. Second gear engages, I would say, pretty well. I like the shift point. Let's see what this is. Handles really good at speed. Let's see what we got. We just ran out of fuel. Perfect time to check the speed. Oh my God. Nitro Gang, I am surprised. 46 miles per hour. So we actually beat the damn Traxxas claim top speed of 45 for one of these. Nitro Gang. Oh. All right, you could go. Go forward. how many miles per hour did I get on this? 46, I think, right?
Yeah, 46, 48.
So, yeah, so this is a 2-speed baby, basically a Traxxas Revo chassis. I see you've been using it a good amount of time, and I'm very proud of you. Have you been yelling 2-speed baby though?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
2-speed baby every day.
2-speed baby every day. When you wake up, when you brush your teeth, you put on that second gear and go to the bottom level of teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you've been telling me there's a situation with this. Explain it to everybody. What's going on?
It runs, the engine itself runs very well. It
Right.
just seems like it like brakes are applying. It
Oh, I see.
It doesn't
coast very well, you're
No,
saying?
no,
Okay.
not at all.
Yeah, I remember driving it, so I have a very good understanding of how this should have performed brand new. So what we'll do, we'll remove the body in a little bit. I'll do a little test run. Hopefully I can fix it here on the track. If not, we'll take it home with this HPI Savage 4.6, baby. Now, Steve, this one's yours too. Tell us a little history on this. What's going on? Why is it here on the bench and not burning nitro?
well,
What do we gotta do?
it's like this. A friend of mine had this car, this beautiful truck right here, and he bought some new stuff, and he wasn't really interested in nitro because he went electric.
You went electric?
Yeah,
Bro.
But there's only one difference with this. This is a 3-speed baby.
3-speed baby, oh my God.
3-speed. I don't know how good it's gonna respond or how it's gonna act, because I never drove it yet.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I could see a couple upgrades here. We have a metal spur gear, very important. Now, I don't know, without looking inside, whether it is a 3-speed baby. Actually, maybe, I don't know. These normally have a different grommet here. So yeah, I could see a gear there, and there should be a gear here. I have worked on a 3-speed baby before, on the Savage XL. Man, this grommet is in there pretty good. Yeah, I could see another gear over there. So there is another gear there. So you know, once we get this started, hopefully at home, I understand we don't have some of the running gear for this, right? Because this is actually the oldest Savage 4.6. And you know how I know that, Steve? Tell us. Well, I'll tell you right now. So this one is the old Nitro start. So if you look at the back plate of the motor, that's actually, a 6mm shaft. This is exactly the same exact Savage I bought on my channel like a while ago. This is the first generation 4.6. Oh, it's really cool. I see it has the optional HPI battery monitor here on the side. It's like this little LED kind of bar. Very nice. Yeah, otherwise, it's complete. Unfortunately, neither of us can start this up right now because this has the Nitro start and I don't have my starter. But it's okay. I got about 2 to 3 Savages at home, so this will make it 4. And we all know 2 to 3 plus 1 equals 4, and that is how many Savages you actually need. And if you get one more, just keep adding 1, and that statement will always be true.
But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the 3-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even gonna try. So Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning. If we used to go 1-on-1 and then add 66 2/3%, I got 141 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice. See, but I'm gonna break it down for all you ladies. Would you rather be with me, or would you rather be with Joe?
Well, I think Joe's kind of nice. I mean, you know.
See, you're one of those girls that like romance. I'm gonna talk to all my freaks out there.
Let's see, what do we got going on the bottom here? So someone made a makeshift dirt guard, I guess, right?
Yeah, keep it clean. Ricardo.
Yeah.
This came from a good friend of mine I grew up with. His name's Ricardo. He races a not a felony. What's that other truck called?
Infraction?
Yeah, he races an infraction.
Oh, so he went 100% electric, huh?
Yes, sir. Because he doesn't really know about these too much.
Right.
So I don't think he liked messing around with it because he didn't know.
It's interesting that he got the 3-speed baby and then said, hey, listen, I can't deal with this. Let me go get an Arma. You know, because that's a pretty serious upgrade. Only the serious Nitro Gang gurus get the 3-speed baby.
That's right.
You know, and recently, Steve, have you heard that HPI came out with the newest edition of the Savage? It's $709. What do you think about that? 709. Are they crazy? They trying to kill us?
Yeah, I mean, it's the hobby, you know. I mean, if you're really interested in doing what you're doing with the Nitro, HPI comes out with a new Savage. Okay, a couple more $100. How much was the old one? 500-600.
Well, I bought mine for $470, brand new, but it's basically the old outgoing price was $499. So figure $500 bucks.
So an extra $200.
Yeah.
I didn't really.
That's still cheaper than most Armas, right? In the fit scale segment.
Oh, of course.
And of course, factoring in all of the blown lipos you're gonna have on the Arma, you know, within like the first 5 runs, the Arma's gonna be over a K, no matter what. And guess what? This never has stripped diffs, baby, ever. It might get stripped spur gears, but not this one because we have the metal one.
Nice.
That's right. Okay, so let's put this one away now.
So this is my second one, though.
Oh, I
have 2 of them. My other one doesn't have brakes. That's why I don't run it. I have to take it apart and look at it. So,
okay.
But a friend of mine gave me this one, so I figured I'd put mine on the side for right now. And that will give me a chance to study and look over to see exactly what's wrong with mine once I look at this one. Yeah.
And of course you've recruited the Nitro gang, you know, because we have 2-speed baby on our shirts here. We make fun of crawlers on the back of our shirts.
That's right.
We're trustworthy, we're reliable, no Nitro will ever die on this channel. And now let's see what the story is with this Slayer. Let's put some fuel in it, try to start it up, and then we're gonna yell 2-speed baby, I hope. I just did a short observation on what's going on with this Traxxas Slayer, and I already know we got a situation. So listen to this. Look at the throttle servo and listen to it. So the servo is making a bunch of clicking noise and it is barely moving. Okay. Brakes seem to be okay. So it looks like the servo is done. It's busted. It's seen better days. Now the electronics are fine, right? Because the steering is okay. So Steve, that would explain why when you told me you were giving it throttle, it was doing nothing, right? You said it was like sluggish?
Yeah.
Well, that's because your throttle isn't opening. I could see the carb right there. Under throttle, it's barely sliding open. So this is full throttle. So we have a classic Traxxas servo malfunction. Very common actually, but it's no big deal. I will be replacing the servo and then we'll be yelling 2-speed baby. I think we will still start this up, but I also noticed you have another situation. So you told me before that you felt something was wrong with the clutch, right?
Yes, sir.
And I already know that usually it's not the clutch, it's usually the slipper clutch. You know, I might have said something wrong, but it's the slipper clutch. So basically, I know for a fact it is very loose. How do I know that? If you take some kind of straight edge like this and you know, basically put it into the end of the shaft, right over here, that locks it and fixates it in place, right?
Yeah.
And now try to spin the spur.
You could spin it.
You could spin it, right?
Yeah.
So our shaft is actually locked in place and you're able to spin the spur with your finger easily.
Easily. So it's definitely
right, so our slipper clutch is loose. It's no big deal, super easy adjustment. We just have the slipper nut on this side. I just do not have the proper Traxxas tools, but you can't kill a Nitro. You just gotta repair them a little bit to yell 2-speed baby right over there.
Right, 2-speed
That's right.
baby.
How does that make you feel?
Great.
I'm happy. No major damage. You can't kill a Nitro. You just gotta fix it a little bit. But you know what? Let's start it up for now because Nitro gang, right? Okay, so we have any fuel in there? Let's put a little fuel.
Oh, there's fuel in there.
There's fuel in there? Okay, so let's just leave it. Is that like really old fuel or?
Nah.
It'll be fine, right? Okay. Okay, you got the radio. I got the starter. Who got the Chinese food is the question. Okay. We're just going to start it up a little bit here on the bench. Obviously, we can't run it with the way the servo is right now. You know, we're not the Arma gang. We don't stick nearly stripped diffs on the track. Oh yeah, I see fuel going. It'll start. It's priming itself. You should have primed it, but it's gonna start. That's right, you can't kill a Nitro, baby. So the motor is idling very good. I can see it's nice and rich. Let's give it a little throttle. So that's it, right? Yeah, so the throttle servo isn't opening all the way. That's what we got? Yeah. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah. Turn off the TSM.
not on.
No, no, on the front, on the left knob. The right knob, all the way in the right, turn it off. Okay, do it again. Okay. So the motor is very good. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna shut it down. The motor is super cool, man. The idle, you just can't kill an idle on the Traxxas. Why is the steering locked all the way? That's weird. Let me turn this off. Turn it back on. Okay, so it's fixed itself. Let me see this radio. I don't like these damn TQI radios. Like, there's always a problem with these systems. Okay. Yeah, but either way, I could obviously tell on the full throttle, the servo, you know, it's barely opening. It's making a whole bunch of stripped gear noises. It's getting weak. So I think that's the end of the road today. We will have to come back and check in with all of you guys. See that? Just turned the TSM off right now. Unbelievable. Yeah. You don't want noises like this.
Now, is that a typical Traxxas problem?
You know what, it could be, this could be a result of many things, you know, use, abuse, water, it could be a lot of things, but these are waterproof servos because the blue case means it's waterproof, and also you could see this like black seal right here. I'm running my nail over it. That's why my finger's so dirty, okay? That's no big deal, but these are basic servos. I'm just going to put in one that I trust completely with my life and my fuel economy on my Prius, and then we will be able to yell 2-speed baby once we adjust the slipper clutch. You know, Traxxas Slayer, a lot of people love these cars. You can't kill them, just gotta, you know, kind of take care of it a little bit. No big deal. Still much cheaper to repair this than a strip diff on a damn Arma. If you smell what the Nitro gang is cooking.
Dress so fine, but her breath is like, whoa. She say she wanna dance, but she don't know how to.